Hello, you are tuned in to the Katie Talk 101 show. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you guys hit that like button when you come in the building. Make sure you tap the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And most definitely share if you care. Share. All right, so I'm coming with this story here that's coming from out of Memphis. You guys know in maybe the past few weeks or so since the rapper Young Golf was took out of here, it looks like it's been a lot of attention on the Memphis situation. But this here is pertaining around a dating app, a meetup gone wrong on a dating app. Okay, so this gentleman decided that he met a girl on Moco Space and he wanted to meet up with her, link up with her. I think it's really a situation where he was probably thinking with the wrong head, if you know what I mean. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to get off into this story, and this is a news clipping from I think it's Channel 13 Fox. So shout out to them, and this is fair use. All right, so let's get off into it here. Okay, so there were four people arrested and charged with attempted murder, kidnapping after luring a man through a dating app. And this is what the Memphis police ended up saying. All right, you guys listen to this, and this is fair use.
Now to our other top story at 5. Kidnapped and nearly murdered after meeting a woman on a dating app. Tonight, 3 people are in jail after allegedly setting a man up to be robbed. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Daryl Green.
Hi there, I'm Merle Purvis. As DG said, this all started on a dating app called Moco Space, where the man and woman agreed to meet at an apartment.
And we found out this isn't the first time something like this has happened here in the Mid-South. We told you earlier this year a man was arrested after he shot someone his girlfriend set up through a dating app.
Fox 13's Dominique Dillon joins us live from Tillman Station. Dominique, the man was able to escape.
Yeah, that's right, Merle, but not before he was beaten, robbed, kidnapped, and shot at. And it all started after he agreed.
Oh, shout out to the chat room. Shout out to Candy.
To meet with the woman on this app right here, Moco Space. It's a reminder that what may seem like a great way to meet people could end with your life in danger.
Overall, I do feel that it's a great opportunity. I mean, you're not meeting people at Walmart anymore.
Jamie Adams has had success with online dating. That's where she met her significant other.
We have a great relationship, but just the filtering through people via social media, because sometimes they're not who they are on the other side.
That's exactly what one Memphis man learned Monday. According to a police affidavit, the man was robbed, beaten, kidnapped, and shot at when he went to meet a woman he met online for their first date.
No one deserves to be hurt.
Okay, you guys know I got to stop and pause it and all that because it's somebody else's material. Okay, and it is fair use. But I'm going to say this. Okay, whenever you're meeting a person, this is whether you're a man or a woman, I think you guys need to most definitely meet up in a public place. I think that is very, very important. Never go to a person's house because whoever house you're going to, you're actually putting the power in that person's hands. So if anything, maybe that man should have went somewhere in a public place and picked this girl up. He shouldn't have even disclosed his location. This situation is crazy. But sometimes when you're thinking with the wrong parts, stuff like this can happen. Let me see what this says here.
No one deserves to be harmed. And we have to remember that the onus of all of this behavior belongs with the perpetrator.
According to the affidavit, the victim agreed to meet with the woman he met on the dating app Moco Space. The victim says when he arrived at an apartment in the 8,000 block of Sag Harbor Circle in Cordova, these 3 people confronted him: Nadia Townsend, Jasmine Williams, and Trevor Keys.
It's always easy to say, what was the victim thinking? What was the victim doing? But this person was probably just trying to go out on a date.
Instead, police say Townsend
that man was not trying to go out on a date. He went over there to that girl's house to try to Netflix, chill, and get up in some booty. Now, let's keep it 100. That man wasn't going over there to that girl's house the first time he met her for a date. That man went over there to try to get him some nookie. aka Cookie. Shout out to Dr. Umar.
Williams and Keys, armed with guns, beat the victim, stole his car keys and phone, then led him downstairs to a parking lot where they forced him into a car and drove off.
There are also ways that each of us can take care of ourselves and reduce our risk of violence. Meet in a public place, let people know where you're going.
Thank you.
Let people know the number or name of the person you're meeting.
Do you hear what she just said? She just said exactly what I said. You need to meet up in a public place. Candy said, I don't understand how folks think they're going to get away with something like that. They're going to trace back to the phone records and boom, you're in jail. And of course, they're going to trace back to the address that you put in your GPS when you went over to this woman's house. Oh my goodness. These people were probably just broke and desperate. And they had that girl that was willing to set up another brother to have his stuff took. Imagine like a guy meeting a girl on an app, going over there thinking he probably finna get hooked up, thinking he probably finna get some downs, some top, you know what I'm saying? He think he finna have some fun. He think he finna lay and play. And then you got these these thugs here that came from out of nowhere to rob you. Let me see what they look like. They got their pictures on here. So you go over here and bam, you think you finna get some nookie, and then these thugs jump up from out of nowhere. This, oh my goodness. And this guy's still out here filing for this. You guys, you cannot put your life on the line like this. You cannot go to these girls' house. You don't know nothing about these girls. At least take some protection with you when you go. Maybe he was going over there to pick her up for a first date. Let's see. You thinking no way you're going to try something? I know where you can. She said, I know where you can live. I can send the police right back to your house, but folks is that stupid. Yeah, they're stupid. That girl didn't think like that. She just thought this guy probably told her he got a good job. This guy, it ain't no telling. She probably was about to sell him some nookie or something like that. It could have been on a situation like that. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Moco Space, but Moco Space it's a kind of, a risque site. It's a site where you just go if you want to get topped off real quick, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it ain't no site where people going to try to meet up and wine and dine a female. At least I don't think it is. It ain't no place where people going to wine and dine. So Moco Space is just one of those spaces where, you just trying to get a quick hookup. So yeah, I just hope a lot of people can continue. It's been so many of these stories out here. People get set up on these dating apps. And I don't know what type of dating app, if a person is just looking for a hookup, but it's more hookup type of dating apps than their dating apps where people actually want something serious. So really, if you're just looking to get a quick hookup, a good old hookup, then yeah, you go to places like Moco Space. Welcome to the chat, Wilson. She said, shaking my head and going all over these social media sites where nuts hang out. Right. Yeah, and you jumping up in somewhere like Moco Space. Come on now. People just, it's trash on there. It's trash on there. Let me see. I got another article here. I'm going to play this, but I'm not going to show the image because it is from a different type of news outlet. So I'm going to play this so you guys can just listen. So listen to this.
For TV crime that landed these four people, behind bars. It happened after police say a man was invited to the home of a woman that he was talking to through a dating app website. WRG's Jarita Patterson has the disturbing details of an alleged dating app kidnapping.
Things are quiet now inside the reserve at Dexter Lake Apartments. But Monday, a man went to this unit when things turned terrifying.
That sounds like some TV stuff. Yeah, it sounds like Netflix.
It was an alleged robbery plot that sounds like it was made for TV, but this was all too real. This all started when the victim says he met a woman online through a dating app, essentially throwing caution to the wind. Deciding to meet at this apartment complex, the victim, who thought he was getting a shot at love, would find himself being shot at several times.
I'm not surprised because things happen all the time. especially around here.
Not wanting to go on camera, this neighbor was still shocked.
That's crazy.
Hearing police were investigating an alleged dating app.
And Candy said, I see, because nobody looked like they dressed for a date. Thank you. Did nobody in that picture look like they was ready to go out on no date?
Kidnapping involving one of his neighbors. Jasmine S. Williams is accused of being the face of this elaborate crime. Detectives say Williams, while online, invited the victim.
Now this one, hold on, I'm going to share the screen with you guys so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to stop this screen right here so you guys can see what the perpetrator looks like that lured this guy over here. So yes, there was a female. Her name was Jasmine as well. She had the same name as her homegirl, which was one of the girls in the picture at the end. So let me show you guys what she looks like here. You guys make sure you hit that thumbs up when you come through the building. All right, so this is the lovely lady of the night. This is the lady who lured the man from the Moco Space app. So that is her. You know, she yellow bound. You know, all of them want a yellow bound. Yes. So yeah. So this is the girl whose house he went over, and allegedly, you know, he probably met her from Moco Space, hoping to have a good time. But that good time turned into a robbery and a kidnapping. Oh, I bet you he gonna delete all his dating apps. And I just say, just thank God that this man got away with his life, because these same type of situations happen so much, and a lot of them don't get away with their life. So thank God that he did get away. So yeah, I'm glad that he got away. So yeah, that is her right here. I'm gonna let this finish playing here. Okay, let me get rid of that. So yeah, let's see what they saying. What old Jasmine did here.
He was ambushed, he describes, after going inside her unit. 3 more people, identified as another woman also named Jasmine Williams, Nadia Townsend, and Trevor Keys, were lying in wait. The victim says he was robbed, pistol whipped, and held hostage, while the 4 accused, quote, started arguing over what to do with him. He says he was put inside the trunk of a car before being moved to the back seat and driven away.
A lot of people prey on the innocent anyway, so.
After hearing one of the alleged abductors say they were going to, quote, torture and kill him, the victim says he made his move, running for his life while also dodging bullets.
You know, I'm not surprised just because of the world we live in.
A world.
Man, that's insane. You guys, a quick hookup and, you know, you getting yourself off real quick is not worth you losing your life. So please move with caution if you're gonna go in, even if you didn't meet a person off a dating app. If you just met a girl out and about, you could have met her, you know, at the local gas station. You're still supposed to practice caution when it comes to meeting up with these people. Desperate. Thank you. Wilson said desperate. Yes, because they be hard up. They be trying to get them a quick one off. And sometimes when you, and I'll be honest, I actually heard somebody say, if you're single, you should always pleasure yourself before you go out. This is why. Because when you go out in the world and you're thinking with what's down there, what's good with you, Coco? Welcome to the chat room. Welcome. When you are out here and you step outside and you horny and you hot and in heat, honey, you're not thinking with the right head. You're thinking like, oh, I'm horny and I just want to get one off real quick. That's usually how you think when you step out of the house horny. That's why you need to pleasure yourself so you won't be going out horny thinking with the wrong head. A pay to play. No romance without finance in this world. I know that's right. No romance without finance is a new sense. That's what I was always told. I know if you guys grew up back in the 80s, especially if you down south, there was a real good slogan they used to use. In the end, they used to say, no money, no honey. Okay? So if you ain't got no money, you probably won't be getting no honeys, no decent ones anyway. But please, what's good with you, Rich? Welcome to the chat, Rich. Shout out to my moderator, Rich. Okay. And like I was telling my brother the other day on Thanksgiving and everything, I was just like, this dating scene these days, the dating scene is crazy out here. And something else that can be crazy sometimes is marriage life as well. And that brings me off into this next story about this couple here from out of Texas. So a Texas woman was found dead only 2 days after she signed a $250,000 life insurance policy, and her husband has been charged with her murder. So here we have a Texas couple. The man has been charged with taking the life of his wife. And this story here, I'm just like, this dude, he's so stupid because he only waited like 2 days before he took her life. You didn't even wait. You couldn't even wait. Oh, oh my goodness. So I'm going to get off into this news story here that's talking about this situation. I don't want to show it on my screen due to some copyright issues, but you guys most definitely can hear this, and it still is fair use, most definitely. All right, so let me play this here. Take a listen.
Shocking new developments tonight in the death of a woman whose body was found in her Northwest Harris County home.
Now investigators say her husband killed her to cash in on a life insurance policy. Deputies say Chris Collins initially told them his wife texted him while he was at the gym last Thursday saying there was a trespasser outside. When Collins and deputies arrived at the home on Clayton Bluff, they found her dead in the living room. But now investigators say Collins shot and killed his wife, then went to great lengths to make it look like a home invasion. He wasn't in court overnight due to mental health reasons, but prosecutors laid out this particularly chilling way in which the victim was found.
The medical examiner stated that the brown bag that was over her head did not have any defect associated with a bullet passing through, which indicated the bag had been placed over her head after she had been shot. Based on the officer's training experience, believes that the action which occurs when someone has a personal relationship with a deceased individual, does not want to see their face as they die.
Investigators also say Collins initially denied having any life insurance on his wife, but while searching the home, they found a $250,000 policy signed just 2 days before her death. Collins is charged with murder. Bail was set at $150,000.
Sir, you only waited 2 days before you took her life? You had no love for this woman, period. You had no love for her at all anyway because you plotted to take her life for some money, okay? Okay, so yeah, the Texas woman, she was found. He just put the policy in for her 2 days before he took her life. Sir, do you not know even, this must be a guy that don't really have much because he doesn't know how these life insurance policies work. When it comes to any insurance policy, whether it's car, house, life, all of that, there are some real thorough investigators that are on cases like this, okay? So you're not just gonna 2 days later after you sign it, boom, chop her down, bam, go and get the money. It's not gonna be that easy. So it says a Texas man have been charged with murder after his wife was found in their home dead. The couple had signed a $250,000 life insurance policy just days before. Her name is Ying Lang. His wife was found dead. The husband, Christopher Collins, he was charged with murder after he said that his wife had been killed by intruders. Liar, liar, liar. Over 3 million people. You should too. Okay, so yeah, that's the rundown of that story. God bless that woman's soul. And all this is that she married the wrong man. He had other intentions for her, but I'm pretty sure she married out of love. Let me see if I can find a picture of her, because I think in one of these articles I had, there was a picture of her. Very lovely woman. Okay, here it is right here. Let me see if I can make this big before I share it with you. You guys make sure you hit that like button when you come through the building. Share if you care. Share over there to Facebook. Let them know Katie Talk 101 is live, coming with the news. All right, so I'm going to stop this screen here, and I'm going to let you guys see how this lovely woman looks. God rest her soul. So here it is right here. Very beautiful woman, I might say. Okay, let me stroll down here. Okay, so there she is. That is the woman who lost her life for $250,000 because her husband figured that she was better off dead than alive. 100. Yes, that's very insulting. Candy, I said that when I read this story. How are you going to set his bail for $150,000 and he took his wife with hopes of getting $250,000? I'm feeling like that was almost a slap in the face, and yes, it was very insulting. This this play this thing that we call justice doesn't always play out on the fair end. It's very sad too. The bail was less than what he killed her for. Exactly. Very sad story. And I send a lot of healing towards her family, and I hope they can mend and heal during their time of loss. So, getting off into the next story here, I hope Mr. Collins serves as much as he can, but with them giving him such a light bail, I really don't know what could come of this, but I will keep my ears peeled and most definitely come with a update. And speaking of updates, okay, I'm gonna stop sharing this screen here and I'm gonna share this one. This is just a quick little update from something that I talked about. I believe it was yesterday morning. And let's see, Wilson said a nut from Facebook reached out to the property and kept sending me flowers. He sent a teddy bear with the last flowers. I sent him a photo with a hatchet through the teddy bear head. All contact stopped. Oh, I bet you it did. He probably was crazy. Cause don't get me wrong, I think little gestures like that is sweet, but most of the time it's the guys that go over the top to try to get you that be the craziest. Some of the guys that I'm not saying this about all men or all women, but sometimes when people just go to extreme measures to get your attention, sometimes those are the craziest people sending flowers and whatnot. You don't know me like that to be sending no flowers. But it's a nice gesture, but just watch people that be way, way, way too nice when you first meet them. You gotta watch them. Okay, it was something I was gonna get off into. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Okay, so yeah, looking at this situation here, let me make sure I got the right link. Okay, so this is the right one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys heard about the internet comedian that was from out of Memphis that went by the name of D Money. As you guys know, D Money posted some very disrespectful and distasteful comments after the late great rapper Young Dolph from out of Memphis ended up passing away. He lost his life in front of one of his favorite bakery stores, and the investigation is currently in process. So they actually have a picture of the shooters, and I'm just gonna show this real quick because this is kind of like updated kind of stuff. Okay, so it says the pictures released of the shooters in the car, and where D Money ended up losing his life, it was over at a Valero in Memphis. So it says that Memphis police are looking for a dark colored Infinity SUV and also a dark colored Jeep Cherokee in a connection with the double shooting that happened at the Valero station that left one man dead. And that's what the Memphis police had to say about that situation. Okay, so let's see what the pictures look like here. What's it say? Unwarranted gestures. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Very unwarranted. Yeah, you guys got to be really, really, really cautious when you're moving around out here. And especially when it comes to us single women. Sometimes we'll be single for so long and somebody start coming along showing us some attention and we'll let our guard down sometime. Okay, so let me go back to this picture. Okay, so if you guys see this picture right here, you see, let me see, can I make it bigger? All right, so if you guys look closely at this picture here, you can see two pistols hanging out of the side of the window here. So I guess this was the part when they were actually in the act of shooting down the guy. So yeah, this is actual pictures of their hands outside of the window of the black Infinity truck. So yeah, so they got you on tape now. They got you on tape. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that and get off into. Okay, so I'm gonna share this before I come. As you guys know, I do have another live set for 6 o'clock. I'm in now this live for about 25 minutes, so I'm only gonna this only gonna take a few minutes here, getting off into this next story. Okay, so as you guys know, the blogger Tasha K is she have current litigation. They go to trial with Cardi B have a case against the YouTube blogger Tasha K. So the litigation is on the way, the trial on the way in January, and there were some some words exchanged on Instagram between Cal from the Neighborhood Talk and Cardi B. So Cal ended up making a post here, and Cardi ended up responding under the post as well. Let me make sure I got the right one here. So yeah, she came up under there and responded, and she had a few things to say. And of course, she has the right to say some things. If someone is posting a video or any type of status with your likeness in it, or they're discussing you, you have the right to comment. So yeah, that does happen most definitely. Let's see what went on here with Cardi. What did she have to say? Okay, so as you guys know, she is suing Tasha K because there were some she claims to be false allegations made against her, saying that she had some infectious things going on with her how do I say this without sounding too bad? Tasha says she has the Green Goblin. If you guys know what the Green Goblin is, it's a bumpy road, okay? A very bumpy road. Okay, so this ended up coming from. Okay, so this came from the music blog. Okay, so it says Cardi actually shared her STD results ahead of the defamation lawsuit. So it's saying that she shared them. Okay, in an ongoing lawsuit with the YouTuber Tasha K for her highly offensive claims, Cardi says that Tasha's lawyers ended up asking her for her medical records, but the judge denied them. This all started when Tasha K, a YouTuber, claimed that Cardi actually cheated on her husband. She also claimed that Cardi worked as a woman of the night, and she contracted the Green Goblin, the bumpy road, if you know what I mean. So the judge ended up ordering the University of California, Los Angeles, the Centers for Women Pelvic Health to send him all of the medical reports related solely to the testing of the Green Goblin. The Bodo, yeah, what's that say? The Bodak Yellow. Okay, that's what it say. The Bodak Yellow rapper. She ended up reporting that this is a very important piece of evidence. And then Cardi's lawyer ended up telling the Rolling Stone that Cardi does not have the Green Goblin. And she claims that all of these claims are false that Tasha K made against her. So it looks like Cardi is denying all claims of having any of that. It says that Cardi previously clarified that she will share the entirety of her medical records to the judge, which has been already sent to the judge. So Cardi's saying that they already ended up sending out these test results. I have no idea why it's being requested again if she sent it already, but let's see. So, in response of the story being posted to the Neighborhood Talk, she ended up writing, the test results have been turned in for 3 months already. However, her lawyer is requesting for all of the medical records, which got denied by the judge because the only thing that is in question in of the judge's request are the results of the Green Goblin. Okay, so it looks like here, down here, it's saying that Tasha lawyer also sent a statement to the Rolling Stone saying that they have no comment about the order of the plaintiff's medical records. What? Hold on, this don't sound right. Let me read this again. So it's saying Tasha K lawyers also sent a statement to Rolling Stone saying that they have no comment about the order of the plaintiff's medical record. Okay, so they just have no comment. They just choosing not to say whether they requested it or not, basically. But I'm pretty sure if it's being put out here that the stuff is being requested, then it probably have been requested, but they just don't want to talk about it. So they are continuing to prepare for a jury trial. So there will be a jury trial. So over here at Katie Talk 101, I most definitely will keep my ear to that jury trial, in between, of course, covering other breaking news and other stories and stuff like that. So most definitely, I'll just be slightly touching and dabbing, discussing some things that's going on day by day, week by week with the trial. And God knows how long it's going to take for everything to turn out. Okay, so they are continuing to prepare for this trial. It looks like Tasha K says Kibi is looking forward to finally resolve this matter. Oh, shout out to Big T up next for sharing my video. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the chat, Big T. Appreciate you. You guys make sure you go over there and check out Big T up next. Very great rapper, and he comes with a lot of other commentary as well. So yeah, it looks like Tasha K did end up requesting those results. I believe the other results that were put in and submitted, they say that it was under an alias name due to with Cardi being famous and all, just to try to keep her name under wraps. I believe it was done under an alias name, but it doesn't matter whether you're famous or not, ma'am, because you are in court. They don't care about you being famous. They want to see something with Belcalis Amazar name on it. And Coco said, I can't believe that TK trial has been going on this far. I can't believe, what'd you say? Nothing laying in the bed. You laying in the bed. You silly. I cannot believe it either. You crazy, Big T. I cannot believe this has been going on this long. Because I look back to when I first got on YouTube. Let's see, I posted my first video in 2019. This stuff been going on since 2018. I started the end of 2019, the very end of 2019, and this Tasha K and Cardi B lawsuit has been going on. He says, sorry about that, buddy. It's been going on too long. And I'm just ready. Tasha gonna give her the little $75,000 that she asking for. Give her this $75,000. Hey, what's up with you, Anthony? Welcome to the building. Welcome to the building. So, if you guys didn't catch the beginning of it, you guys must definitely want to go back and catch the beginning. Katie got some nice lips. Oh, thank you, T. He said I got some nice lips. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay, so yeah. So what I was talking about, you guys, a guy ended up meeting up with a girl from out of Memphis, off of Moco space. And he ended up getting beat, robbed, and kidnapped. So that was at the beginning. And then Coco said, right, go on and pay Cardi her money. Go on and pay Cardi her money. It's her money. And she wanted now, Tasha. Tasha, you got somebody on your platform. She said what she said about her. Once these test results, I just feel like this. Want to wrap this all up. And everybody can put their money back in their pocket. Once these test results come out, if these test results come out before the actual trial start, they just need to end it, because that's the whole point in why the trial is going on anyway. The trial started because Cardi seen, no, not Cardi. Tasha ended up bringing that girl on her platform. She never said allegedly with none of the things that girl said. She never was like allegedly this, allegedly that, allegedly I was the roommate. allegedly I seen Monostat 7 and all this, and that. So that's why she's getting sued, because she never said allegedly. So Tasha, if it come back that she don't have none of this stuff and she don't have the Green Goblin or none of that, when this paperwork come back, just go on and give her money and be like, hey, I was wrong. You don't have to take the. Now, I don't know how it works because I don't know exactly what YouTube guidelines are when a lawsuit happens and it goes through and it's not in your favor. So I don't know nothing about that, but I can say this. Tasha should be able to go back and edit out the parts where Star Marie said that she got the Green Goblin, where she was saying the stuff about the Monostat, where she was saying all the other stuff that Cardi didn't like her saying. Tasha can go out and edit them parts out. And I'm pretty sure Tasha already thought about what she's gonna do. She said she don't take videos down, so that's not an option. So Tasha not gonna take the videos down. So if she's not, and it come through the court that you're wrong about what you said, then obviously you're just gonna have to go back and edit out those parts as bad, so you can keep your video up and it won't mess up the algorithm when it comes to your videos. Because from what I've heard, I haven't been a YouTuber just that long, but from what I heard, when it comes to those videos with those high amount of views, when you have to delete videos like that, it messes you all up in algorithm. There could possibly be a situation where you may have to pay some of that money back of that video that you deleted. I don't really know how that works, but you guys most definitely want to stay tuned for all my updates with this Tasha K situation, because I most definitely will be coming with that, and I'll be coming right back with the next story that I have. Any guys out there with children, any guys out there that's probably on child support or dealing with anything with an ex-wife, you must definitely want to tune in to this next live that I'm having, because it's about a Texas man that ended up losing his life dealing with the custody battle of his 2 children from his ex-wife. So yeah, you guys most definitely want to tune in to that. Tasha, pay Cardi her money. You guys stay up off them dating sites trying to hook up and link up. And let's just don't be out here trying to take your husband and your wife out for life insurance policies and everything. So you guys go back and check out the beginning of the live. It's about 38 minutes, and I'm ending now. Signing out. Katie Talk 101.